Yes, 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 yes. Chelsea owns snatch and grab, snatch and grab, smash and grab. This is one of those performances where you just keep quiet, don't even say anything about you played well or you didn't play well, and just make like bandits and run away with the win. Because the first few minutes were absolutely silly, stupid, ugly performances. Because that the first half was one of the ugliest performances I've ever seen since I started watching football, and that is no exaggeration whatsoever. It almost seemed like they didn't know what to do. Bournemouth, like I said, Bournemouth would come to play. In the previous year, Bournemouth would come to play. They wouldn't sit back. They would attack. They would press, and you would expect that a side like Chelsea, at least under Maresca, that sort of like want to pride themselves on off the back of possession play, control of play. That would have been meat and drink for them. That would have been an opportunity to pass the ball in behind the defensive high line of Bournemouth. They're playing such attacking football, they're pressing so high up, then you should be able to put the ball in behind them. And I must say the Disasi. Oh no, 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 no. Disasi. I never want to see Disasi at right back again. In fact, if I never see him at right back, it will be too soon. Because in football, people tend to forget this. The athletic ability is very important. Your skill set, your technique on the ball, your tactical awareness, they're all good. Very, very important. But your skill, your athletic ability is important. Constantly, Bournemouth were attacking Chelsea's fullback, attacking the right back spot because they knew he didn't have any speed. And you want to play with the high line, that means he has to push up. And when he pushes up, the ball goes in behind him. He can't chase anyone. Kekes, he couldn't chase Kekes. But whoever, came up in that flank. But Clivert as well, was making move there. And he was suffering. So for me, Josh Archipong should have started. I know you want to say Malo Gusto is injured, Rhys James hasn't fully recovered. For me, for me, seriously, he shouldn't be playing there. Josh Archipong should play there. These are the games you give academy players an opportunity. Okay, you have your two first choice right backs. If they're all fit playing, then the youngster has to be their time. These are moments you give a youngster from the academy an opportunity to play and prove themselves. Now, on the off chance that you say, okay, I want to get points, I want to win games, whatever, you know, so I'm not going to play an experienced academy player there. Then you play, what's his name? Then you play Wesley Fofana. At least he's not lightning himself either, but at least he's sort of fast. He's quick enough. He's quick enough to do a decent job at fullback. He's more mobile than Disasi. So I don't get the business of Disasi playing there. I know people are going to criticize Disasi, but I don't want to see him playing there. And then about some decisions that Enzo Maresca made in the game, taking out Noni Madueke and bringing on João Felix. Felt a bit iffy to me, but okay. Because João Felix would not hug the byline. Because for me, I felt in the first half, Noni Madueke was the best out of a poor bunch, in my opinion. He was the best out of a poor bunch. And then Jadon Sancho came on. For me, I'm going to say this now. Jadon Sancho has made that left wing his own. 100%. He's made that left wing his own. I don't want to hear anything anyone thinks they have to say, but it's over. He's made it his own. Pedro Neto was poor in the first half. I have to be honest about it. And we know Modric hasn't really been great all season. So, even let's say all 3 seasons, 2 seasons and a bit, he hasn't been great. So for me, Jadon Sancho has made that wing his own. I know it's just one performance, but his control on the ball, his poise on the ball, his skill on the ball, and then his combination play as well that led to the goal because he got the assist for Nkunku, and Nkunku, what a player. What a player. I've been wondering, playing 5 minutes towards the end of games, playing 3 minutes. 7 minutes. He came on for, was it 10 or so odd minutes today, and he took his goal very well. Good combination play. Now Jackson, um, I think he was just like the rest of them in the first half. So it's not a slate Jackson sort of thing, but there's certain making that he still lacks. There was a pass that came through to him, from Noni Madueke. I would have expected him, in a pure striker, would have controlled that ball first touch and got the ball out of his feet. But he took his time, and then the Bournemouth defender, blocked the ball and ball when I was touch went out of play. So for me, I think Nkunku should be given more opportunity to start. Jackson wasn't the worst player on the pitch, but there are certain times in the game where you just look at and say, someone who's more technical on the ball, someone who's more, who has more of a killer instinct on the ball, would be better served to be in that position. So Nkunku came on, got the goal. So happy days for me. 1 point, I mean 3 points, and you go back to London with the 3 points. So this is the game you look at, and the only positive you can take from it, I guess, is Sancho played well when he came on, and then you can also say, all right, this again we didn't play that well, but we managed to get the points, and we go back home with it, because last season under Pochettino, for a lot of games, you see Chelsea have all the possession, create lots of chances, play very, very well, and didn't even get a win and end up losing the game. So maybe that's a positive you can take, but this game was poor. Don't make any excuses. Don't make any excuses. Don't make any excuses for Enzo Maresca, for any player. It's entirely poor, in my opinion. So for me, man of the match would that go to Jadon Sancho or Nkunku. Unless I give it to Nkunku because he actually got the goal, the winning goal. So that's for me. And then the yellow cards. At some point, it all felt like Anthony Taylor was giving out pre-Christmas gifts. Was giving out Christmas gifts way, way too early. Dishing out yellow cards. You have a yellow card. You have a yellow card. Almost like some sort of, opera show. You have a yellow card. You have a yellow card. You all have a yellow card. It was just pure insanity. As I was saying, I was screaming this at the telly when I was, watching the game. I was like, how does Anthony Taylor continually get jobs, continually get games to officiate, because he's just too poor. He's so poor. Look at the yellow card he gave Cole. Cole actually won the ball. He got the ball. He booked it. So you wonder, what is he even? And it felt like for each moment where there was a break in play, he was giving someone a yellow card. Ball goes out for a throw in, giving someone a yellow card. Goal goes out for a corner, he gives someone a yellow card. A goal is scored, gives someone a yellow card. For me, this is one question I want to ask as well about goal celebration. What is the sort of mindset or rational idea behind, booking a player, who's celebrating and jumps into his or her own fans? Is it that he's endangering himself or endangering the fans, or what is he doing? Because definitely he's not inciting, his own fans when you're winning. It's not like an Adebayo where he ran the full length of the pitch to celebrate in front of an opposition fans, the Arsenal fans. If that was it, then maybe okay, you could say that. All right, that would, so you're inciting the fans, but you're celebrating with your own fans. Why should that be a yellow card? I need someone to tell me. But Anthony Taylor is just a special, special person. He's just too special to be officiating Chelsea games. If I have my way, he will never ever officiate a Chelsea game. But they have it. PGMOL, Howard Webb, and the likes. They think they know what they're doing. Keep giving him Chelsea games to officiate. That's it. But for me, who was your man of the match? Who would you say was the man of the match? Who were your top performers, if any? Palmer was okay, wasn't too great. And then Sanchez. No, I can't forget Sanchez. I almost forgot Sanchez. Sanchez was a lifesaver today. He made some very good saves, and the penalty to save that penalty. I didn't think it was a penalty. I think Emma Nielsen, the Bournemouth striker, made the most, of the sort of what I call it, the tackle or collusion, because you could see Sanchez was actually getting out of the way. So I wouldn't call that penalty back and see why it was given, because it was pretty close, and maybe Anthony Taylor wasn't in a position where he could actually see. Maybe even if he saw it, maybe it wouldn't have even made a difference to the penalty. But fair play to Robert Sanchez for making that save. So kudos to him. So what was your man of the match? What do you think about the match? Let me know your personal opinions in the section in the comment section. And what do you think about Jadon Sancho? For me, like I said, he's made that left wing his own. Mudryk, Pedro Neto, stand right, go to the back, go to the back. So before we come to the end of today's video, do smash the like button, click the notification bell, and subscribe to the channel. And see you on yet another video.